Hello everybody, welcome back to Championship predictions for match week 21 everyone. We will not be coming up with the scorelines for week 20 because I am recording this on Tuesday night and the games don't happen until late. But come and play along guys, give yourself a correct point for the correct outcome. So give yourself 1 point for the correct outcome, 3 points for the correct scoreline and 4 points for the correct scoreline if your prediction has 5 or more goals. Let's get into week 21, guys. And Friday night football, guys, on the 12th of December, West Brom versus Sheffield United. We don't know these outcomes yet for both West Brom and Sheffield United. Sheffield United play Norwich City tonight, I think it is. And with West Brom, they do not play until today, which is against Southampton. I've backed them both. I've backed Sheffield United to get the 5th win over at West Brom. No, over at Norwich City at home, and I might back them to get another. So what we're gonna say is, guys, West Brom have had a bit of a jiggle recently. They've been winning, they've been losing, they've been winning, they've been drawing, they've been losing. So it's a bit of a jiggle with West Brom, but Sheffield United come into this game with quality. And I'm going to back the away side for a 6th win if they can win against Norwich City tonight. So I'm going to go West Brom 1, Sheffield United 2 on this one. And that does push Sheffield United a lot further away from relegation. They're in the bottom half some, but around 16th to 17th now. But it has proved excellent for the team now. But share your thoughts down below, West Brom and Sheffield United fans. I am going 2-1 to Sheffield United. Norwich City versus Southampton. We don't know Southampton's game against West Brom yet, which are playing tonight. Norwich City, same as well. They're playing against Sheffield United. Well, Norwich City got their first win against QPR at home, and then they lost in a 5-goal thriller at Vicarage Road 3-2. They could potentially give Southampton a good game because Norwich City have appointed Philip Kleeman, and it's been a draw, a win and a loss for him. Southampton are tough now, so I'm going to back an away win. Yeah, I'm going to go for an away win. I'll go 2-0 Southampton. Norwich City 0, Southampton 2. But share your thoughts down below, Norwich City and Southampton fans. I'm going 2-0 to Southampton. Oxford United and Preston North End. Oxford United just clinching just above the relegation drop here. We don't know their outcome yet against, it's Derby County, isn't it? And then Preston North End, we don't know that, Blackburn Rovers, sorry. We don't know Oxford United's game against Blackburn Rovers, and we don't know Preston North End's game against Coventry City. But Oxford United will be fighting for relegation if they don't want to go back down to League One. And Oxford United are at home, but it's hard to predict though with Oxford United. Preston North End have been in good form as well. Preston North End have been really good this season. I'm going to go for Oxford United to stun Preston. Oxford United 2-1. I think Oxford United are going to stun Preston North End. They did stun Ipswich Town. I think they'll do it with Preston North End. But share your thoughts down below, Oxford United and Preston fans. I'm going 2-1 to Oxford. Stoke City and Swansea City. Stoke City have fallen off. What is going on with Stoke City? Because they recently lost 4-0 to Sheffield United, and their next game they don't play till tomorrow against Ipswich Town. And then Swansea City don't play until tonight, which they are playing against Portsmouth. And Swansea City did appoint Vita Martos, it looks like, or did they not appoint a manager yet, Swan? Did Swansea appoint a manager? They've got Vita Martos now, but is that the permanent manager? And it might be, I don't know. I think there's been a bit of mix-up with Swansea City, because I know they sacked their recent manager, but they've now appointed somebody. I don't know if it was interim manager, Victor Martos. So with this one here, can Stoke City get back to winning ways? I think they can against Swansea, but I don't think they will against Ipswich. But I'm going to go Stoke City 3-1 on this one. Get Mark Robins back to winning ways for Stoke. But Shay thoughts down below Stoke City and Swansea City fans. I'm going 3-1 to Stoke City. Birmingham City versus Charlton Athletic. A League One game this was last year, by the way. Birmingham City, we do not know their outcome yet against QPR, which is happening tonight. And Charlton Athletic, we don't know the outcome yet against Middlesbrough. Plus, Charlton Athletic do have a game in hand. And they now take on Birmingham City, who are flying at home. So I think I'm going to back a Birmingham City win here. Charlton Athletic, form has not been perfect, but they did have a good start to the season. But now they've had 4 losses in a row at this current time. And it could potentially be 5 if they lose to Middlesbrough tonight. But on this one, I'll go Birmingham City 1-0 on this one. Birmingham City 1, Charlton Athletic 0. But Shay thoughts down below, Birmingham City and Charlton Athletic fans. I'm going 1-0 to Birmingham. Coventry City versus Bristol City. Now, Coventry City, we don't know the outcome yet against Preston. And Bristol City, we don't know the outcome yet against Leicester City, which is happening tomorrow for Bristol. But Coventry play tonight. As it stands, it's 7 points at the top. Now, if Coventry lose to Preston and Middlesbrough win to Charlton tonight, the gap is going to be closing down to 4 points. And that would put a bit of pressure on Coventry if they want to win the Championship this season. But they're back at home on the 13th of December. And I'm going to back Coventry to go back to winning ways here. They usually have a lot of 3-1 games at home. And I'm going to back a Coventry win. But is it going to be 3-1? Or is it going to be less? 3-1? 3-1 Coventry. I think they'll put another 3-1 goal cushion against Bristol City. But I'm going to go Coventry City 3, Bristol City 1 on this one. But Shay thoughts down below. Coventry and Bristol fans. A classic Premier League game from last year, guys. Leicester City versus Ipswich Town. Oh, this is going to be a good game. Leicester City, we don't know the outcome yet against Bristol City. And Ipswich Town, we don't know their outcome yet against Stoke City. Ipswich they both play tomorrow. So Leicester have the home advantage. Well, Ipswich Town have been in fine form this season. They usually don't play this well against Leicester, who are at home. But if this was away, I would have backed Ipswich Town, but I think I'm going to back Leicester on this one. Because Leicester City have been ups and downs recently, but they did pick up a win against Derby County. And we don't know the outcome yet against Bristol City. I'm going to go Leicester City 2, Ipswich Town 1 on this one. And that can bring Leicester City back up the table, and hopefully they should fight for playoffs if they win against Ipswich. So I'm going 2-1 to Leicester City, but share your thoughts down below. Middlesbrough versus QPR. Middlesbrough, we don't know the outcome yet against Charlton, but if they win tonight, though, and Coventry City lose, they close the gap by 4 points. They're closing the gap at the top by 4 points. QPR, we don't know the outcome yet against Birmingham City. These two play tonight, by the way. Oh, is QPR playing tomorrow? Middlesbrough play tonight. QPR play tonight as well. Middlesbrough have been excellent. Middlesbrough have been excellent this season, and I think I'm gonna have to back Middlesbrough on this one. There's no way I can go against them at the moment with the way they're performing. I'm gonna go Middlesbrough 2-1. Middlesbrough 2, QPR 1 on this one. But share your thoughts down below, Middlesbrough and QPR fans. I'm going 2-1 to Middlesbrough. Millwall versus Hull City. Millwall have been in great form as well. They recently won 1-0 against Bristol. We don't know their outcome yet against Derby County, which are playing tomorrow. And then Hull City, we don't know their outcome yet against Wrexham, who also play tomorrow. However, with Hull City, they have skidded away from a good performance. But I don't know if I can pick up any. I don't know if they'll pick up anything against. I've predicted them not to get anything from Wrexham. With Millwall, it's a bit hard. I think it's hard with Hull City sometimes because you don't know how good they're gonna play. I'm gonna go for a draw. I'm gonna go Millwall 1, Hull City 1 on this one. I don't think they'll be much separated in this game. But share your thoughts down below, Millwall and Hull City fans. Portsmouth versus Blackburn Rovers. Portsmouth have a game in hand because Charlton's latest game got abandoned. Same with Blackburn Rovers. These two teams have a game in hand because Blackburn Rovers got abandoned for wet pitch again. However, Portsmouth have not been mowed though recently. I'm looking at Blackburn Rovers as well, who have been in fine form. They take on Oxford United tonight, and then Portsmouth don't play until tonight, which is against Swansea City. I'm going to back Portsmouth to go back to winning ways. 1-0 Portsmouth on this one. Portsmouth 1, Blackburn Rovers 0 on this one. But Shay thoughts down below, Portsmouth and Blackburn Rovers fans. I'm going 1-0 on this one. Wrexham versus Watford. Oh, this one's going to be a good one. Both of these teams have been in great form this season. Wrexham and Watford, they've been in fine form this season. Recently, and Watford did pick up a 3-2 win, and Wrexham did draw against Blackburn Rovers. No, Preston North End, sorry. But other than that, they've been in great form, especially at home. I'm going to back a bonus point on this one, but I'm going to back the home side. 3-2 to Wrexham. Wrexham 3, Watford 2 on this one. I think Wrexham will just edge Watford in this game, but I'm going 3-2 to Wrexham. But share your thoughts down below, Wrexham and Watford fans. That'll be a good game. Then the final game, guys, is on Monday the 15th of December, which is Derby County versus Sheffield Wednesday at Sheffield Wednesday's ground. Sheffield Wednesday do have a game in hand because the game against Blackburn got abandoned. However, Sheffield Wednesday, well, I think they're done, with the season's over. Derby County have not been perfect recently. They did recently lose 3-1, but we don't know the outcome yet, though, against Millwall. And then Sheffield Wednesday, we don't know the outcome yet against Watford. I think we'll have to go for an away win here. It's very hard to predict Sheffield Wednesday and when they're going to win. However, though, they do play pretty good against Derby County, though. So I'm going to back Sheffield Wednesday to get something. But I don't think they'll get a clean sheet, though. I'm going to go Sheffield Wednesday 2, Derby County 1 on this one. And can Sheffield Wednesday finally get some points on the go? But I'm going 2-1 to Sheffield Wednesday, guys. But that will be the end of the Week 21 Championship predictions. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've enjoyed the video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel down below so you do not miss out on any more Championship predictions coming up next on this channel. And goodbye, guys.